Hi everyone. Today we have with us Coolpad Dazen X1. We have used this device for almost a week, and today we will be sharing our experience in terms of the review of this device. This is a entry-level budget smartphone from Coolpad China. The device, though initially was priced at 6,999 rupees, which is approximately 7,000 rupees. Coolpad Dazen announced today that they will be reducing this price of Dazen 1 to 5,999 rupees. So by reducing this price, Coolpad Dazen has suddenly declared a pricing war with other entry-level manufacturers such as Xiaomi, Micromax and InFocus. So let's have a look on this Dazen 1 device and see what it is capable of. So as you can see, this is a 5-inch display device. It comes with 5-inch HD IPS screen with a resolution of 1280 by 720p. Right? We'll just have a look at the build. As you can see, the build appears just like any other budget level entry level smartphone, but still the design doesn't appear bad. It appears good enough for a smartphone. It basically doesn't appear cheap. As you can see, the back panel is a plastic one and it can be removed. Here you can see even the battery can be removed. This is a 2500 mAh battery, which is quite good enough if you consider that device is priced just 6,000 rupees. You'll rarely see a battery of 2500 mAh in devices which are priced at 6,000 rupees, right? So this is a 2500 mAh battery. Apart from that, as you can see, this is the back portion of the smartphone. These are basically the two SIM slots where you can use micro SIM 1 and micro SIM 2. Only one of the SIM slots is 4G enabled, other is 2G enabled. So you can use your 3G or 4G SIM in only one of the slots, other you can only use a 2G SIM. Apart from that, this is your micro SD slot where you can use a micro SD card to expand the memory. At the moment, if you are not using a micro SD card, the device comes with 8 GB of internal memory. Apart from that, this is the back main camera, which is 8 megapixel, and it comes with a flash. Apart from that, these are the speakers. So we'll just put the battery on and start up the device. Right, here you can see this is the power button which you can use to start up the device or toggle the screen on off. Apart from that, this is your micro USB port, this one, and this is your 3.5 mm audio jack. This is noise cancellation mic. Apart from that, this is your volume rocker. So let's start the device. As you can see, the device starts with a Coolpad logo and the powered by Android at the bottom of the screen. Here, this is your front camera, the 5 megapixel front camera. As you can see, the device boots pretty quickly. This is the default lock screen. You can change the default lock screen by going into the settings inside. We'll talk about that soon. And here it is. This is the home screen, and this is the launcher. This is not the default launcher though. This is another launcher which is a bit similar to stock launcher, and not the default one, but it is present inside the settings, which you can change. Usually I prefer a launcher which comes with a app drawer. So this is the one with app drawer. So apart from that, you can see this comes with backlit buttons. The navigation buttons are backlit. Usually you don't see backlit buttons in budget entry device, except few. Right now, let's have a look. This is the default screen of notification center, and this is the toggles which you can access by just swiping the notification center screen from the top, right? As you can see, you can use these buttons to toggle features such as Wi-Fi, cellular data, Bluetooth, GPS location, hotspot, auto rotation, vibration mode, flashlight, and apart from that, you can select the brightness of the screen to auto mode or the manual mode. This is the notification center. The one issue for me with the notification center, that most of the notifications get clubbed here, right? Unless you click on this notification button, you cannot see all the notifications, right? So this is your home screen. We'll just try to focus it a bit, right? So this is your home screen. Let's have a look at the settings, which tells you which operating system it is running. As you can see, the settings are divided into two parts: most used and all. We'll go to the all, and here in about phone, you can see the device is powered by Android 4.4.4, and it comes with a resolution of 1280 by 720p with internal memory of 8GB and 2GB of RAM. The CPU is Qualcomm Snapdragon 400, which is quad-core 1.2 GHz. Right. One thing we'll miss, that this device does not support the OTG. So if you want to use a OTG device with Coolpad Dazen 1, it doesn't support a OTG feature, right? You can use the external SD card though. Now let's have a look on the benchmark score. We ran few benchmark scores, and this is the score that we got when we ran Antutu benchmarks on this device, which is more than 20,500, right? Basically, considering that the device's price is 6,000 rupees, this benchmark score is good enough. If you check out the rankings here, even though it is shown at the bottom, but basically these are the high-end devices, and we need to put the entry-level devices Antutu benchmark score in this chart to get a better picture. But 20,500 plus is a pretty good score for a device which is priced just 6,000 rupees, right? We already talked about the hardware specification, but we'll talk about it again in brief. As you can see, it is powered by Android 4.4.4 KitKat, and CPU is Qualcomm Snapdragon 410. The GPU is Adreno 306. The display resolution is 720p. Rear camera is 8 megapixel. The storage is 8 GB, RAM is 2 GB. System storage is 4.71 GB, out of which 1.74 GB is available at the moment. Keep in mind that we already have installed few apps and few heavy games on this system, so out of retail box the storage will be more. Apart from that, let's go to the sensors which it have. As you can see, the sensors which the device supports are acceleration, the light sensor, the proximity sensor. Only these three sensors are there, that is proximity, light and acceleration sensor. Let's have a look at one specific set of feature which is quite good considering the price is just 6,000 rupees. That is the smart control. This comes with smart wake up gesture options, where by default these options are disabled, but you can enable the wake up gesture option, using which you can double tap to wake the device, slide up to unlock, slide down to take photos, horizontally slide to switch songs, or you can draw alphabets on the screen to open music app, WhatsApp or camera, right? So this is basically good if you don't want to use the buttons and instead use your hand to open applications on this device, or just for example this double tap to wake up on the device. You just need to click on this twice on the screen twice and your device will light up. Apart from that, it also comes with globe mode, multi-touch, mistouch protection mode and multi-screen mode, right? Well, this is the Asphalt 8 which will be running on this device. We already played these games on this device for almost quite some time, when we had been using this as a primary device for almost a week. The performance we experienced during those testing period was quite good, considering the device's price just 6,000 rupees. And let's play. As you can see, the game is loading pretty quickly, even on this entry-level budget smartphone. During our experience, the device ran pretty good with this Asphalt 8 without any issues. We are running this with the default graphics settings. During all the testing, we only experience some rare frame drops during the play. Otherwise, the game ran quite smooth on this device. As you can see, the graphics looks pretty good, even though it's not very it's not too good compared to the expensive devices, but your bare eyes won't notice that on most of the times, right? As you can see, the game is running quite smoothly. You can see the colors in the graphics are a bit dull compared to the expensive devices, but you won't notice it unless you want to notice it very precisely. So the game is running quite smoothly on this device. The viewing angles on the display is pretty good. You can see almost from any angle. So the display of this device is pretty good. Apart from that, in terms of heating, we didn't notice much heating after playing these games for 15-20 games. Even though at the moment we have played only 1 or 2 minutes, but during our test the heating wasn't anything bad. It was just pretty normal, just as any normal smartphone will get heated a bit, but it wasn't alarming, just as it was in case of Dazen X7, which we'll be doing later on. So this is it in terms of game performance. You can expect a pretty smooth game performance on this device. Now let's have a look at some of the features which this device comes with. The Cool Show option lets you change themes. You can change the theme on this device. Apart from that, you can change the lock screen on this device. You got pretty good preloaded images which can be changed just by selecting those and setting it as the default lock screen, right? The images are pretty colorful, in fact, right? Similarly, you can change the home screen wallpaper from this. Apart from that, you can change the incoming calls, sound, alarm tones, notification, lock screen style. You can change. We also noticed that the quality of the speakers was pretty good, and the sound was good enough. We'll just run. As you can see, the quality of the sound is quite good in terms of clarity, and usually for an entry-level smartphone, the speakers are not that good. At least I haven't tested an entry-level smartphone which has speakers like this. So basically you can say that Coolpad Dazen 1 also comes with pretty good speakers, right? Now let's have a look at the camera performance. Honestly, we were quite pleased with the camera performance. One of the reasons being the device produced some excellent pictures. You can have a look on those pictures in our review at androidpure.com. At the moment you can see those pictures here. The picture quality which was produced by these were pretty good. In fact, it's much better than any other entry-level smartphone. If you want to see the full resolution images, you just need to click on the full Android Pure review of Coolpad Dezen. You can find the link below this video. So this is a picture taken at the midnight, almost at 12 to 1 a.m. in the night. Similarly, we have pictures in almost every light condition, too sunny to too dark, and the pictures have turned out to be quite good. Even though they are not as perfect as usually it comes with some high range devices, but these pictures are pretty good. One of the things you'll love in these cameras, both front and the back camera, that is main and the primary and the secondary camera, is the availability of this Pro mode, which lets you change the ISO, the exposure, and the lighting condition, right? This mode is available both in your front camera and also in your main camera, right? So basically this gives you pretty good pictures. You can check out the quality of these pictures again in the Android Pure full review. Apart from that, it comes with some extra features such as you can change the touch to take pictures, advanced location, it can contain brightness, you can manage. Apart from that, you can manage these three portions, and also it comes with different modes such as smile, capture, picture focus, face preferred, normal, no backdrop, PIP, HDR, picture zoom, GIF, sound and shot, night shot, beauty mode, right? So we'll be inserting some of the images captured by Dazen 1 in this review also, in this video also. Check out them now. Now let's have a look at the Photos app, which comes with Dazen 1 Cool UI. Basically, this is one of the nice features this app comes with. So you can just arrange these images quite effectively. Let's have a look at one of them. This is the one which is taken from this. So we'll just open one. Let's say for this, it also comes with edit option, doodle option. In edit option, you can use special effect like Lomo, fashion, art, oil painting, cartoon. Basically, you can see what these effects will bring changes to your existing pictures in real time. You can enhance by applying different filters such as shadow, saturation, curves, hue, black and white filter. Apart from that, you can have options like slim fish, soften skin, or you can add frames to any picture. Similarly, you can doodle on the images, make some paintings also, right? You can put some brush, or you can even erase everything, right? So this comes with pretty some good features, and it will be good if it will be your favorite if you are a freaky camera guy, or you need to take too many selfies, right? So this is it. Now let's talk about battery life. The battery life of this device impressed us a lot, and honestly we didn't expect such a performance. Here you can see the device has lasted for almost 3 days. Keep in mind that this is not our full regular use. So on a normal uses, this device will last for approximately 1.5 or even 2 days. On heavy uses, the device will last for almost 1 day full. So we were quite impressed with the battery performance of this device. One of the features that it supports is that it has some excellent performance during the idle time, that if you are sleeping and not using this device for few almost hours, it won't give you too much battery drop, maximum 1 to 5% or 6% battery drop even after many hours. So the device battery performance has been quite good. Now let's have a look at the browser. It comes with a default browser though, which is its own. Apart from that, you can use the Chrome browser also, which is quite good, and you can see the amount of scroll, how fast it is. The scrolling action is quite good, and there are no issues if you are scrolling it. It appears that it's not visible. We'll try check opening some different pages here. I'll just open the Wi-Fi, and let's open google.com here. Here you can see the scrolling is quite good, even the browsing experience is good, right? So that's it. This is our Coolpad Dazen 1 review. Hopefully you liked it. In short, we can say this is a pretty good contender for your choice if you are looking to buy a entry-level budget smartphone for a price of around 6,000 rupees. From us, this is definitely a go. If you are looking for option, this is a good one in the 6,000 range. So thank you for watching this review. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button at the bottom of this video. Thank you.